Hello everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. Um, I'm a member of the Peachfolio team, and this is our first ever Twitch stream. So it's a bit new to me and new to us, so we're hoping it will work okay and everything will go smoothly. So I'll sort of explain what we're hoping to do today then. So we're going to go through a brief presentation which is going to give you a bit of an update of where we are and look forward to some of the new functionalities coming to the Peachfolio app. And then once we do that, we're going to have a bit of an AMA session, hopefully, mainly by looking at the Twitter, and also we'll have a look at Telegram and see if there's anybody who wants to ask any questions there. Okay, so um, I'm not expecting it to last that long, but we'll just see how we go. As I say, this is our first one, and hopefully it will go smoothly. Okay, so we'll just get on with it then, shall we? So, oh, I should say also, we're going to record this, and we are going to put it up onto our YouTube. So, hello to anybody who is out there watching this live. You're very welcome to join us. And if you couldn't make it, that's fine. You'll be able to watch us later on YouTube. So, hello to all the future people who are watching this on YouTube now. Okay, so we'll go to our presentation and we'll make a start. So, as I say, I represent the Peachfolio team. I'm mainly in the public relations side of the project, and that's really what I do. So, with no further ado, I shall crack on. So, what we're going to look at today, I touched on it earlier, just going to give a bit of a general update as to where we are in the project, look at some of the new features that are coming soon, and as I said, a bit of an AMA. So, I mean, the first thing to do is just to thank everybody. It's been a really interesting and exciting journey for everyone in the Peachfolio team. So, I want to thank, first of all, the guys in the team for working so well together and getting us to this point. But also to thank you, anybody who's bothering to watch this. We're very grateful that you're taking the time to watch this and learn more about the project, learn more about Peachfolio and the app and so on. But also thank you to everyone who has already supported us on the project to date. All the people who have, invested in the Peach token and who are there, giving us great feedback from the community on the app and so on. We're really, really grateful for the support that we've received to date, and hopefully we'll continue to, work towards our goals and we'll get to where we want to be together. And I suppose it's a good time to sort of reflect and think back about the achievements that Peachfolio has made to date. And we're really pleased with how things are going in the project. Obviously, with a lot more to do to get to where we want to be, but we've made a lot of progress. The app, as you know, hopefully, or if you don't know, please have a look at the app, and you can download it right now from our website, peachfolio.com, on Android. But you should probably know that the version 1 of the app, so really the beta version, was launched when we said we would launch it. So we met our first real target of the project, and that was on the 13th of June. And since then, there's been over 4,000 downloads of the app from our website, which we're really, really pleased with because, we haven't launched on Google Play yet or the Apple App Store. And obviously it's for Android only as well, so that restricts a lot of people from using it. And a lot of people are a little bit hesitant about downloading, something like an app from a website, and you can understand that. So for us to have already got over 4,000 downloads, we're really, really pleased about that. I think it's a really great testament to the quality of the app that we've developed. And also that good word of mouth is getting around about how good the app is, and people are really enjoying using it. And today, obviously, we launched the Peach token as well the week after we launched the app. And to date, there's over 2,200 holders. And again, really pleased with that. It's been great to get where we are, but we hope that will all increase and improve as we go ahead over the next few weeks and months. So, I suppose just to have a look at where crypto is and where DeFi is and where we sit within that and where we want to be, I suppose, as a project. As everyone knows who's interested in crypto and has been investing and trading in crypto, the last 3 or 4 months or so has been very, very difficult, very challenging for the crypto market in general. And obviously Bitcoin was flying high at what was it, $60,000 at one point, and has sort of fallen back now to what, about $32,000 I think it is today. And obviously that has had a big impact on the prices of and market caps of a lot of the altcoins, and also the tokens within the DeFi space. So BNB has dropped substantially. Um, so there's still a lot of fear and uncertainty out there in the market, I suppose. But having said that, to look at the potential and to look at actually how still very popular DeFi is in particular. If you look at PooCoin, I mean, last month they still had 16 million visitors to their website, and PancakeSwap had 3.2 million unique traders. Absolutely huge numbers, so there's still a lot of excitement and buzz about DeFi, and people still really love it. And we expect that to continue. And I suppose what we're aiming to do is, to get part of that market. So we've got really high, lofty goals for Peachfolio. And I think if anybody, who has used the app can see that the potential is there for us to, get a good percentage of that market coming our way. So we're really hopeful for the future. And I suppose we're hopeful for the future of the space as well. It is still thriving, and there's still a huge market out there um, in DeFi, but also I think for anything that can make people's lives easier, trading DeFi and buying and selling tokens and so on, and that obviously is where we're aiming. Peachfolio, we want to be the go-to app for people who love trading DeFi and who own a lot of tokens and who like to buy and sell and see what the latest trends are and things like that. That's what we're aiming for. Um, and the feedback we're getting is very, very positive, and we're really pleased. As I said, over 4,000 downloads so far. It's working out about 150 downloads per day on average, and that number is increasing. Word of mouth is starting to spread. People are enjoying using the app, and they're telling people about it. And there's starting to get a bit of buzz about the project, which is fantastic. So we're hoping once we launch, Google Play and Apple App Store, that will only continue and hopefully accelerate. Um, if you've been following the project over the last few weeks, you'll also know that we were able to announce our first ever partnership um, in the last week, and that was with our friends at Dogeback. Um, and this we're hoping will be a regular feature for Peachfolio. Obviously, we have within the app we've got the Peach list and the Peach pick. So Peachfolio is going to be a really great platform for projects to showcase their own token and so on. So we're really, really pleased that Dogeback agreed to partner with us. And we feel it's been a really great success, not only for us, but also for the Dogeback, for their project and their community. I think it's really embraced the partnership and felt it was a really positive thing for them to do. So as we grow, we are going to be looking to form more partnerships. And you never know, we might be able to announce further partnerships quite soon. We're hoping that we might be able to do that, but we'll let you know. So this is the first of many, but it was very successful. So this is really, our community. We've been so impressed and so thankful for our community to date. We've got a lot of people who have been with us really from the very start. And if you're a DeFi trader, you'll know that a lot of people don't stick with projects very long. A lot of people are looking for, the next big thing. There's a bit of hype about a certain token, and people jump from one token to the other very quickly to try and, get a really good return on their investment. And we understand that, but I suppose we're trying to develop trust within our own community. And I think the fact that we have a working app and the really detailed roadmap that we have going forward has helped people realize that this is a long-term project, and people seem really happy to be part of the community and to stick with us. So we're really, really grateful for that. And through the community, we've been able to really engage very well with them about the app. We actually have our own separate Telegram channel for app support. So if you're new to the project, please join our Telegram and join that as well. And we're always looking for feedback on the app and hearing about great ideas that people have. So as you can see in the slide there, there's 24 community feature requests that we've received from our community already. And we're hoping that we will be able to deliver 9 of those in the next version of the app. And it's really exciting because, you know, we obviously put a lot of work and thought into the app, but you never know how it's going to be received. And the community have been able to pick up and suggest some really great things that we maybe hadn't really thought of, or we'd thought of, but we hadn't realised, you know, how much people really wanted a certain feature. So it's changed, you know, our plans in certain ways, and we've been able to put things in that people have requested. So, you know, as I said, some of the best ideas we've had have come from our own community. I just want you to know that we're really grateful for that, and that, you know, you as a community inspire us, and we want to make the best app we possibly can. And as you see at the bottom there, these are some of the features that have been suggested to us by the community. As you can see, sort of including a link to the contract address and the token page, the ability to hide tokens. That's a very that's one that is often requested. Search by token name, add your wallet address by the QR code, extract addresses from the BS scan links, a news feed, social information for tokens, and CMC listing notifications. So all of these things being requested by the community, and we'll be doing our best to try and implement as many of them as we can. So the next part of the show is our first sort of look at some of the premium features that will be in place in upcoming versions of the app. Okay, so this is the first time we've really been able to share this with the community, so we're really excited to be able to do this today. So the first new feature we're showing you today is the buy-in price. Okay, so that will let you show whatever buy-in price you have of each separate token that you own. It will be the average buy-in across all the trades that you've made. And also we acknowledge that, you know, if you've transferred from another wallet and you didn't actually buy a token in that specific wallet, you will have the option to add a custom price against that trade yourself if you need to. So we've got a very short video here, just shows you this functionality within the app, and hopefully you'll be able to see it okay. As you can see there, this is the token page, and if you're using the app at the minute, some of the things here you won't have seen before, and there's the buying price and the average. As you can see, there's a trade history there as well. So all of this will be coming in the version 2 of the app. Okay, so I'll run that video just one more time so you can have a little look at it again. We've been testing this quite a lot over the last week or two, so we're really excited about it, and we feel that it's going to be a really great feature for everyone. The next feature is one that you probably will have seen before if you've been following us on our YouTube channel. We had recently several videos showing what the app looked like on an iPhone, and in some of the videos I know that we already sort of teased this as a feature, but what it is, it's about portfolio distribution. So you're able to very quickly see the weighting of your balance between all your wallets, but also you can have a look and see a little pie chart to show up which tokens make up your wallet at a glance. So again, we have another little video here. Hopefully this will work for you. And I think this looks really great. So you'll see there, so that gives you your distribution there of all the tokens that you have. Just very quickly you can just push the button and just have a little look and see where you are with your investments. Okay. There we are. I think it looks really great. I love the colours, and as you can see, that's on the dark theme, which is one of the most popular. I think it's very popular. I use it myself. And the last feature that we're going to show you today is the roadmap and the voting feature that is within the app. Now, you'll have seen our roadmap if you've been following our project. It is on our website, And as you will have seen, if you've seen it already, but if you haven't seen it, do go and have a look at it. It's extremely detailed, and it's setting us, quite tight targets that we're hoping to meet. So as you can see, and I'm going to show you the video here as I speak, um, the roadmap will now be built into the app itself. Um, so everybody who uses the app will very clearly be able to see the targets that we are setting ourselves. So that's how confident I suppose we are that we can meet these deadlines. And also you'll be able to vote from time to time on certain features. And you can tell us, and we'll be getting feedback from the community that way to let us know whether this, certain features are something that people are very, very interested in, and what it might make us push it a little bit quicker, or work on it a little bit more than we are. Or if you're not that interested in a particular feature, you can tell us that, and obviously we'll reassess where we are with it. So I'll show you that one more time. Again, these are features that currently you won't be able to use in the actual version that you have at the moment, but these will be coming out in the new version very soon. As you can see, that's the roadmap, and you'll be able to vote in there as well. Okay. So those are three of the new features that we've showed you today. But also, I suppose, again, we're really into our community, and we love to get feedback from people, and hopefully some of these people are maybe watching this today. We've picked some quotes there from three of our community members. I'm not going to try and pronounce some of these people's names because I can't. But as you can see, really, really positive feedback from people. And again, thank you so much for supporting us. I really appreciate it. And we hope that we will continue to have your support in the next weeks and months ahead. So this is our, I suppose, next few months, and looking into even next year, some of the key targets and goals that we have on our roadmap. And I suppose the main thing, and the one that people are most waiting for at the minute, is our launches on the Google Play and also on the App Store. And I mean, I am in a position today to share the dates that we are aiming for both of those. Now, I have to caveat this by saying, it is subject to the store approval, but we're very, very confident that we will meet these targets. Okay, so we're hoping that on the 26th of July we will launch on Google Play, and we will launch on the 29th of July on the App Store. So not long to wait. So that's the 26th for Google Play and the 29th for the App Store. Okay, and as I say, subject to the store approval, but we're very, very confident that we will make that. And as you can see, sort of looking into next month, there's a lot of really interesting stuff coming that people are waiting on. One of the main things is the price notifications. Obviously, tracking passive income as well. It's going to be a really, really useful feature for people, especially anybody holding dividend tokens and things like that. We're hoping that we'll be able to implement some way that you'll be able to track out within the app what you're getting back. And then it'll sort of be the more the version 2.1, version 2.2, whatever app versions that we have, we'll start working through in August. And then Q3, as you can see, we have spoke about this in our Telegram before, but we are aiming to make a browser version of Peachfolio, or a browser application. So we'll be working on that behind the scenes already, actually, and we'll be able to give you more information about that as we get it, basically, or as we're closer to launching it. And then going forward in the Q4, you've got the ERC blockchain coming in, Ethereum, and we're also looking at capital gains tax calculations and so on. So I suppose the longer term goal for us is to be a really excellent tool to help people navigate their way through tax, which is obviously something that people are thinking about, or maybe some people aren't thinking about, but they maybe should think about, when they're buying and selling tokens and so on. The Peachfolio app will help people try and get a calculation of what they may owe. And then looking forward then, sort of 2022, One of the things, again, that has been heavily requested by people is stop and limit orders. So we will be looking to implement that in 2022. So there's a huge amount of stuff coming to the app. I mean, the app's already extremely good, getting great feedback from it. But as you can see, so much more to come, and it's going to be really, really exciting. Seeing everyone's feedback and seeing how that develops over the next few months. So another thing we're able to announce today is that we are going to join the multi-chain apes Telegram for an AMA on Thursday. So this is this Thursday at 7 p.m. UTC. So you can see there the link to the multi-chain apes Telegram page. So we'd encourage you, if you're interested in finding out more about Peachfolio, or if you're already invested in Peachfolio and you already know about it, just and you want to hear more from the devs and stuff like that, please feel free to join us there. So we'll be probably announcing that on Twitter and so on after this, so more and more people are aware of it. Okay, so that's what we're doing on Thursday, and that is the end of the presentation. Okay, so what I will do now is I will quickly have a look at our Twitter first of all, just to see, because we put a tweet up to see if anybody had any questions. So I know there are a couple of questions here on this that I will look at, and then once I've done this, I'll have a look at our Telegram just to see if there's any questions in there. If there are, I'll try and answer them, and if not, then that will probably end us for today. But so if I scroll down, I know there's one or two ones in here. So the first one here, when will you submit to the Google Play and App Store? So obviously I've already answered that, so it's going to be the 26th of July for Google Play and 29th of July for the App Store. Again, caveated by saying subject to the store's approval, okay, but that's what we're aiming for. How much Peach required to unlock Pro? Well, that's something that we're going to get to, and we will let people know about the premium features and how that's going to work going forward. So probably what will happen is that it will launch on Google Play and on the App Store with a lot of the features that will become premium already usable. So and then they will probably will look to sort of have them as premium features then on down the line. So initially, I suppose you'll be able to try some of the premium features right from the start, which is really great for the community, and it'd be interesting to see what people think of it. And then hopefully people will enjoy it and then feel that they really need it whenever they become premium. Just seeing if there's any other ones. So again, the data about the Google Play and App Store. Are there any security risks if I use the Peachfolio to track my wallet? No, there's not. I see one of the team has already answered that there. You're not sharing your private key. Never share your private key with anybody. All you're doing is adding the address, your wallet address, and the app pulls the information that we need from that. Okay, so what I'll quickly do is look into our Telegram and see if there is anybody who's asked any questions in there. I'm not sure if there is because I haven't looked, but we'll have a look and see if I can find anything. So let me see. I know there's people maybe watching this at the minute, so if you do have any questions in there in Telegram, please do put one in now, or if not, that's okay. Oh yes, okay, so there's one there. So will there be more partnerships coming? Yes, we're very hopeful that there will be. Certainly, in the long term, that's something that we. Sorry, I should have put this on the Telegram. There's the Telegram now. Yes, so there will be. We're already in discussions with a few people at the minute, so we'll see what comes of that. But in the longer term, we see partnerships as being something that we will try and do fairly regularly. And I think just really because of the success that we've had with Dogeback, it was very, very well received, I think, by our community, but also by the Dogeback community. So we've been encouraged by that, and we're looking to develop that as a strategy going forward. And I'm just having a look here. to see if there's anything else. I don't think so. I see a few people are happy that they got a shout out on the slide. So you're very welcome, guys. Thank you very much for your kind words. Um, yeah. So what I'll do then, I will probably end it for now, and I hope you enjoyed it. That was our first ever Twitch. So I hope it worked. I don't really know if it did, but I hope it did. I'll be talking to the team, and we'll have a look. You know, if this is something that people enjoyed and felt was worth doing, we'll maybe try and do this more regularly. I know that people obviously love hearing from team members and so on. So we're happy to do it. Whether we do it at sort of big launches, you know, on our roadmap, maybe to give a bit of extra detail about what's happening or whatever, we'll certainly look to do that. Um, or you know, if we could even just do it sort of maybe a monthly thing or every 3 months or something like that. So we'll have a chat about it. By the team, we'll talk to the community as well and see what they think, and then we'll maybe make an announcement on that going forward. But I'd just like to say thanks very much to anybody who tuned in. And as I say, we're going to upload this onto YouTube, hopefully this evening. So if you happen to miss this, or if you want to share this with somebody that maybe wants to know a little bit more about the project, we'll be sending you the link or putting it in our Telegram and probably tweeting it as well for YouTube as well. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, and I will see you next time. All the best. Bye bye.